Coming up after the break, the kids are heading back to school and we're talking childhood obesity. I'll be joined by a doctor to give parents tips on how to keep your kids healthy and active.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. The time right now is 5:24. Well, with childhood obesity on the rise, it is more important than ever for parents to make sure their children are eating healthy foods and staying active.
King5's Christie Johnson live this morning at Brighton School in Linwood with the tips for parents as kids head back to class and we have to focus on nutrition. What's the word, Christie?
You're exactly right. We do have to focus on nutrition, and childhood obesity seems to be the buzz thing these days. It's such a huge problem these days. And I'm joined now by Dr. Vinita Seru. She's a local pediatrician here in the Seattle area. And doctor, how big of a problem is this really? We keep hearing about it. Is it as big as it seems?
Well, we definitely have seen childhood obesity rise in the last 3 decades to triple what it used to be 30 years ago. So it's approximately about 17% of children in America are overweight or characterized with a BMI greater than 95th percentile.
So that's pretty atrocious. This is a big problem. Now, as far as parents are concerned, heading back to school here, routine is huge when your kids are in school, right? They get home from school. What's their routine until bedtime? Let's talk prevention. What can parents do in terms of food, in terms of exercise, in terms of getting them away from the screen?
Right. So definitely obesity in general is not a simple problem. It's not a simple fix. But simple things that we can create easily are eat breakfast in the morning. Don't skip breakfast. Decrease your intake of sugar sweetened beverages. This includes juices and sports drinks and sodas, and get yourself on water and milk and do it as a family and get everybody more active. So after school programs especially are really relevant to keep kids active, and you really want to be trying to eat as a family at a table with no television on.
That's the huge thing, you know. Sit down as a family, ask your kids about their day, talk about, you know, what's important in the world, and make it a family affair, and cook dinner. These are all huge things, of course, kids heading back to school. Brad and Joyce, this is a big deal these days. A lot of kids seeing this in their life.
You're absolutely right, and there's a lot to think about, too, as they head back to school to get them off on the right foot.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Christie.